I'm Brendan Price. Welcome to DVP News. Major applause to Mr. Lang after his recent success with the new Heights High School play, which is a theatrical rendition of the 1991 movie, The Addams Family, directed by Barry Sonnenfeld. Mr. Lang and students worked together to help bring this play to life. They all shared their own experiences and thoughts about the musical.
We got the chance to really make our own version of Fester because the musical is kind of different from, canon. I'd say from the lines is that Fester doesn't care what other people think. He's very outgoing, loud, big on that. He doesn't care what people think, and that's pretty similar to me. And I think that I can present that kind of goofy, I'm going to be myself sort of character.
If the audience can look at it as Fester is the narrator who sort of guides you through this show in a way that is funny and not meant to be serious, they'll enjoy the show.
This show is produced and designed almost specifically for our community at Cleveland Heights. It engages all kinds of students. It's family friendly, like crazy.
On the topic about bringing things to life, some other Heights students did a great job of that. Mrs. Pollard and her cosmetology class collaborated with Mr. Lang to help really make the actors' faces buzz with beauty. The students helped with the makeup to make the students really flesh themselves into their respective characters, and they did amazing at that. There were a few characters roaming the halls of Heights this Halloween. You gotta see it to believe it. Heights popped off with the Halloween costumes this year, featuring some of the Sesame Street crew, Oscar, and the Cookie Monster. Check out some other amazing costumes by students from other types of show and media. Here they are explaining who they chose to be this year.
I'm Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and this is the makeup. I cut up the dress myself.
Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach.
Hi everybody, I'm Miss Green and I'm just a really awesome clown. Coach Battle, the Phantom of Heights.
Mrs. Green, Coach Battle, and Mrs. Booker did fantastic this year with their own representations of their Halloween spirit. Speaking about spirit, Tiger Nation held a clap out for the Heights football team, and the players took in that energy and used it to rally themselves toward the playoffs. They fought a valiant battle against Medina, where they unfortunately couldn't bring it home, but the morale for the football team will never go down. The varsity football team finished the season with an 11-2 record. Go Heights! The Career and Technical Education Department, also known as CTE, is showing off the great programs that can launch our students into the career of their choice. First, the Fall in Love with CTE Fair that was held at Heights October 21st featured booth, vendors, and some of the CTE programs offered here at Heights, including digital video production, DVP, auto tech, and so much more. A few weeks later in November, the CTE department held a 2-day fair at Maple Heights High School. It was an opportunity for 10th graders from the 5 different schools, Heights High, Bedford, Maple, Shaker, and Warrensville, to explore different options. Each stand had its own board of representatives for each class. Remember to go to the Heights website and apply for your CTE program of choice. You'll be glad you did. Representation is needed in times of question and support. A recent solo journey by a Heights student, Maisha Hodges, fledged onto a journey to ask the questions about food choice and food waste at Heights and what we can do about it.
I noticed a lot of the students really don't care for pork here. They really like the chicken or our beef products. One of their favorite things is like a Build-A-Burger where they can have their own toppings, or anything like General Tso's chicken or like sweet and sour chicken. Another, I would say, student favorite, the Tiger Bowl, which is the popcorn chicken, mashed potatoes, corn, gravy. And of course, every teenager loves pizza and chicken tenders, right? If there are things that students don't like, then we want to hear it so we can change it. We want the kids to eat. We want the students to eat. We are a CEP district, as you know, where all the students are eligible for a free breakfast and lunch. And this is your school, this is your menu. So, we encourage that feedback.
Curiosity about advanced placement classes, known as AP, is something that piqued my interest. I decided to speak with the AP language arts teacher and some AP students about why they choose to take these classes. Advanced placement, also called AP, has been talked about for years, wondering if it's worth taking and seeing how it impacts our students around the United States. The most prominent class being AP Lang, also known as AP Language and Composition. AP Lang educates students about the elements of argument and helps them develop critical reading and writing skills. Mrs. White, an AP Lang teacher at Heights, has been teaching AP Lang for 15 years and has gained much knowledge from how AP Lang benefits students. So, how do you think AP Lang affects students?
My hope is that it helps students become better writers and they feel more empowered to make their own writing choices. I think a lot of the times as they go into AP classes, they're told to, write like this, and I hope they leave class feeling like, I know what to do in these writing situations. I can read something and know the choices that I want to make.
Some students who have taken AP Lang share their thoughts on how the class may have impacted them.
It helped me write essays better. It helped me, I would say, infer more things from the text. Like before AP Lang, I'd probably just read a text and only get like the minimum I need to get from it, like the characters, what story, and I guess the plot. But after AP Lang, I guess I could see more of like all the metaphors and all the functions of a story and all the how to interpret a story in different ways.
Overall, what do you think about it so far?
I really like it so far. My writing is really good, and Miss White is really good at explaining our assignments and assigning the assignments and not drastically dropping 100 assignments on us.
I've taken AP Lang, and I recommend students take a look at all the AP classes they have to offer. That's going to do it for DVP News. I'm Brendan Price, signing out. Peace.